What's up guys, XL Kiwis here and welcome back to another episode of The Road to Glory. Today we're going to be entering a draft, but before that, if you could leave a like on the video, comment below and subscribe if you haven't already, then that would be much appreciated. So as you can see, we've also got our foot now and then open the packs at the end of the video. So we finished Bronze 1, 7,500 coins and a Premium Gold Players Pack. I'm guessing this was for a couple of weeks ago, I think, because I didn't actually qualify for this weekend, so I'm guessing it would have been last week. No, I don't want. No, I just want. Oh, I don't want regionals. I just want my previous. Yeah, 7 out of 8 would have been a couple of weeks ago. So as you can see, I haven't been on this account at all during this week, to be honest. So nothing would have sold. Again, if you could, I forgot to sell this guy as well, so he's gone down a lot in price. Oh, he's not actually gone down that much. He's still 30k. I thought it'd be like 15k again. But if you can tell with my voice as well, I've been ill the last few days, which is why I haven't really brought out any videos or anything, or been on this road to glory. But yeah, we're going to get into a draft today. We've got 27,000 coins, and so decided to use 15,000 for the draft. So what formation do I want? 4-4-2, 4-4-3. I'm really not a fan of the 4-4-3, so it's going to be 4-4-2 or 4-5-1. I'd rather the 4-4-2. It's not a great formation, but better chance of getting wingers. We get one straight away, so the first person I'm going to pick is going to be Neymar. Hopefully we can get a striker Messi or striker Bale. Don't want any of them in the French league. We'll just chuck in Emenike. Why not? He's not going to start anyway. Son or Falcao? It's going to have to be Son. Falcao I actually enjoyed, like 3 or 4 FIFAs ago before he started moving to the Prem and ruining his career. But Robin man of the match, do I really want him? 2-star weak foot, used his team of the season last card and he was still terrible, so I'd rather use this Mkhitaryan card. 5-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves, a lot better. Fellaini, Schneiderlin. Fellaini will get the strong link to Mkhitaryan, plus he's a big body in the centre midfield when you're only playing 2 midfielders, which is good. Anybody else there? Nah, no one else will get anything, so I'll go with Fellaini. Only 50 pace, but he's got a big body type, so he'll be pretty good. Bakayoko. Iborra, Spanish. Nah, no link. Schneiderlin, French again, so I'll just go Bakayoko there. Medium, I think he is yet, so again, pretty good for a central midfield player in a 4-4-2. Alonso's good there, so I'm going to take him. He's better than all the other players. Looks like we might have to be starting Neymar as a sub. Can we get a Prem player here? We don't. French player will get a link to Bakayoko, so I'll chuck him in for now, but very doubt that he'll be staying in. Prem player here? No. Spanish? Any French? Spanish there, but 38 pace. I'll take him and just chuck him there anyway. Get Alonso up to 7k. Although I think he was on 7 anyway, to be honest. I'm going to chuck Edison there, I reckon. None of them two I want to keep in anyway, so hopefully we actually get some Prem defenders. Can we get some here? I'll leave that keeper till last in case we don't get Prem defenders. I could get a link to Neymar to get him on 7k and then put that French geezer there. Or, oh no, I'm going to take the Marcos and then go like that. Well, I forgot to even take the right back. This could have changed my entire pick. See, do I want Coleman now and hope for a Prem? Or do I want Vidal, go Spanish there and then hope for another Spanish centre back? I'm going to go Coleman because we got a French right back anyway, so if needed we can put him in. Alba, Marcelo, I've got to be taking Marcelo. All day long taking Marcelo to get that small link to Neymar and then he'll get the link to centre back anyway. That I'd rather play DeMarcos there, to be honest. Casemiro, any good to me? Could be if I get a Real Madrid centre back or striker. Vitolo's not going to help. Snyder's not really going to help. I'll take Casemiro, put him up there. I can put Alonso in there as well and get a big boost in chemistry. I know he's off chem, but that should still be alright. Klassen and Martin, Montalivo. None of these are going to help with chemistry or anything, so any of them for a super sub. What's Farfan? 3-star, 3-star. I'll take a Marty as a centre midfield super sub. There we go. Do I really want Inzaghi? I mean, I'll put Son up to 10 chem as well. Casemiro will still get 7. I could get 10. No, Benzema doesn't get the link to Neymar anyway, so I'm going to take Inzaghi. Haven't used him this year. New prime icon. Medium low, which isn't great. 95 finisher though. Hopefully he can bang in a few goals. If I swap him and Son around in game as well. Oh, De Bruyne. I am taking De Bruyne. Don't care if the links are good or not. He's going to be better than Fellaini on 7 chem. Well, 6 chem. 7 if I get the right manager. In game, I'll swap them to around. Son's got the 5-star weak foot, and then Inzaghi's got his right foot on the low drivens across goal. So it's not a great draft at the minute, to be honest. We've got good players, but not great chemistry or centre backs. Well, in fact, we don't have any centre back. I'll take Perisic. Yeah, none of the other guys are going to do any good for me. Nobody good there. Do I get any strong links to anybody? Coleman. No, nothing there, so just take Adir, why not? I'll go and take the keeper again now that we've got defenders, so obviously we want a Spanish keeper. We get Casillas, yeah, I'll take Rico. Get the link to both players, puts them onto 10 chem. And then we've got 3 players left. Come on, give us another big player. Otamendi gets that link to De Bruyne, so I will put him in. Yeah, I'll do that. Get him up to there. He gets 7 chem, De Bruyne's now on 10. So only 2 players off for chem now. Hazard is a great pull. I will use him as super sub. I'm not really a fan of Sanchez on this game. He's a high, so he's not up there very much. And he's just quite slow for me. 87 pace. This Hazard card I'll definitely take though and start him as a sub. And then just bring him on. And the last pick just doesn't matter, so I'll just take anybody. I should have took Nelson Oliveira there from the Norwich. The good old Norwich. So we'll put Alonso on the bench, Perisic on the bench. Don't need a yeah, I'll put a Marty in over Fellaini. Hazard in for this guy. We'll chuck Fellaini in for this guy. Yeah, he's not going to be coming on. So this is... Oh, actually, do I want this? I do want that. Because he'll get 10 chem anyway. And do I want... What do I want? Otamendi on 7 and DeMarcos on 6. Yeah, I think I'd rather that. Although Ederson's a better keeper. To be fair, keepers are pretty much irrelevant on this game anyway. But I'm actually quite happy with my starting 11. Nobody that really needs to come off at the start. Could maybe bring off a centre-back in DeMarcos, but I've got no centre-backs on the bench anyway. So yeah, looks pretty good. In game, I might do something like swap Son out for Neymar and play it like that. As I'd rather Neymar as a striker. And then if I need a good super sub, I've got Hazard on the bench. And then Perisic or Amati or Bakayoko for the midfield. But yeah, that's going to be the... Oh, no, it's not. I've got a manager to pick. Spanish, I'm guessing, for DeMarcos. Yeah, I'll go for Spanish there. And I've messed up the chem. Of course I have. I don't think it makes a difference anyway, as long as I go into the team, into the game with 99 chem instead. So, yeah, that's going to be the team that I go into the draft with. Let's get into the gameplay. As we get into our first game, as you can see, we come up against a very strong team. Team of the year Ronaldo, team of the year Modric, team of the year Kante, Bale, Shearer, all on chem. So, a very nice team. And we actually take the lead in this game from a random penalty. I mean, it was definitely a penalty once you see the replay. But there's not a chance this guy was meaning to be controlling Bale when he makes the tackle. As you'll see in a second, he auto lunges in the box with Bale like that. There's not a chance he was meaning to control Bale. But yeah, we take an early lead into the game. I'm not great at penalties this FIFA. I've tried so many different ones and I miss them all. But fortunately, we score the rebound with Inzaghi. So, how did the team play? Team played very well, to be fair. De Bruyne was a beast in centre mid. 4-4-2 worked very well this draft for me. I am a fan of it online. FUT Champs it works well. Sometimes it can be difficult if you come up against a good player that likes playing narrow. But as you can see, we take a 2-0 lead with a great shot across goal from Son. For once scoring a shot across goal that wasn't a low driven. But yeah, team was playing well. Neymar, of course, is probably my favourite special card on a game. Actually prefer him above normal Ronaldo for some reason. Nice little bit of a drag back there, which created space for the finish from Inzaghi again. But yeah, if the game's got tough, or if I was just having a bit of fun, I'd put Neymar up front at left striker, Inzaghi right striker, and then Son at left mid. So just swap the Son and Neymar around at striker. He plays some good football there. I put a tackle in, don't get the ball back, and he shoots near post with Bale, hits the keeper but goes in anyway. But I was never really in any danger in this game. 3-1 up here and cruising. As you can see, some just quick passes on the edge of the box. Easy, to be fair. He's switching players far too much, and it's just easy to play around him. This scoreline could have been whatever I wanted it to be honest. I was just messing about, as I do in so many of the games that I play. If I get a 2 or 3 goal lead, I'd start doing skills and everything. This was just a simple goal. All I had to do was run forward. He expected to cut inside. I'll be an air across goal. It's just an easy tap in for Mkhitaryan at the back post. The gameplay was a lot quicker for me again, which I'm very happy to say, because as you know if you watch my videos, the patch that came out which changed all the FUT Champs load up screen and everything, wasn't against that. Apparently it's meant to fix kickoff as well. Not against fixing kickoff, because of course it'll make the skill gap higher. Not against FUT Champs with the cherry picking, as players will play people more on their own level. However, I was against the fact that gameplay changed massively. The only people that didn't really recognise it, in my opinion, were the players that didn't play the game a lot, so didn't really notice small things where they changed, or people that played possession play, because it would have just to help them out. The gameplay felt a lot slower, turning was slower, passes were a lot worse when you try playing an attacking pass forward. So yeah, they're the sort of only people that didn't really recognise the patch. But if you were a quick attacking player like me, you'd have definitely recognised it. However, since they... I'm not actually sure. I think they done another little patch for something. I can't actually remember what it was. I think it was for the... Oh, it's for the DC glitch. Well, all of the glitches that were happening in FUT, to be honest. There were so many no-loss glitches going on. Well, there still is. They fixed one of them, which was the press the middle button one. But there's still so many more out there. But yeah, once they brought out that fix, the gameplay just seemed to get a lot better again. For me, the gameplay was a lot quicker again. I know a lot of people are saying it's worse again after that patch, but for me it actually got a lot better. I can actually turn with players now. I actually feel like when I get the ball with Neymar, I can actually do a scoop turn or just any normal turn. So that feels nice again. So no complaints for the gameplay at the minute. As you can see, the goal I conceded here was very laggy, and to be honest, this ball across goal, I didn't even see the guy at the back post. We've got quite similar kits on if you're not concentrating, and I was 3-0 up and it was lagging, so I just didn't see him make the run at the back post. But yeah, we were 3-1 up again. Again, I was absolutely cruising in the game. 4-4-2, if you take the lead, it's just so dominant. There's just so much space left mid, right mid and centre mid that you could just pass the ball around all day long. Really quick turn in there. Nice ball through to Son. He's never going to miss that on his right foot. And at 4-1, it's all over. He was never ever getting back into the game. Well, he weren't really ever getting back into the game at 3-1, but he makes an awful mistake there. Hazard on the pitch now. I brought Hazard on in just this one game, I think, when I was just messing about. Of course, it's nice to get somebody with 4-star skills and a lot of pace on. I think I brought him on for Inzaghi, as I say, just to bring that pace up. But yeah, another rage quit there. Again, dominant performance. With the channel as well, I'm also bringing out different types of videos now. I'm starting to bring out marquee matchups that you would have seen earlier. Looking to bring out some Fortnite videos. We'll definitely be doing some of them when I get over this cold that I've got. I'm not really in a mood to be playing it like really hardcore, going out for high kill wins and that at the minute. So not that I'm great at a game anyway, but of course with being ill I'm never going to play to a high standard. So I'm hoping to bring some Fortnite videos out as well. But as we get into the next game, we come up against strong teams this draft. However, the standard of players again wasn't great in this draft. And I was talking about the no-loss glitches. I thought it was going to happen here. As you can see, we go 1-0 up very early on.
and the game freezes for quite a while, to be honest, and I was expecting the worst. I was expecting it to say you've lost connection to the EA servers, and I was going to get a loss. I was playing on my main channel, joined the game in the semi-finals before I done my Road to Glory one, and got DC'd before I'd even kicked off. I see his team, we went into the game, and I got DC'd from EA servers. Stayed in the Xbox Live party, speaking to people in there. So, in my eyes, it was definitely a no-loss glitch. Nothing else it could have been. And yeah, I got the loss for that. People were saying ring EA, or go have a look at that, but I'm not being funny. I've just wasted 15k on a draft, and what am I going to get back? Like 2 7.5k packs? Is it really worth it? On my main account, where they're going to do nothing for me? Not really. But yeah, there's definitely a lot of no-loss glitches in this game. There's a lot of problems with this game at the minute, to be honest. We go 1-0 down in this game, though. He takes a nice shot from the edge of the box. I get my defender in the way. For some reason, he auto-lunges and it goes through his legs. But as you can see, pretty much straight from kick-off, 5 minutes in again. Some nice calm play on the just in his final third. Some bad passes going on here, as you can see. Just simple passes that are going astray. But a really quick 1-2 in the box there. Neymar on his weak foot. Just unstoppable. Neymar's right foot and his left foot is unbelievable. You get Neymar on that left foot from a scoop turn for a low driven across goal, and it is going in 99 times out of 100. But again, we take the ball off him, just sprinting straight through Casemiro. He's not really closing me down too well. There's loads of gaps, as you can see. One ball through to Neymar. Very quick turn. I'm not sure how he stays on his feet there, to be honest. Probably his agility and his balance there helps him. Most players would be knocked onto the floor. Very quick turns by Neymar here. Nice little flip-flap. Absolutely tears his Valencia to bits. Flip-flap round him. He slid, gives me a penalty. And also gets booked. As you'll see from the replay, it's a clear penalty. Flip-flap to the right of him. He just dives in. I was doing quick turns for Neymar. He obviously just got annoyed and decided to lunge in. And for once, I actually score a penalty. Usually I just roll them to the left or right of the keeper, but so when they dive it goes under their body, but it's just not been working for me lately. People do it against me all day long and they score pretty much every time. I do it against somebody, I just can't score from it. But straight from kick-off again, I intercept the ball, and from there it's just a few little bits of skill for no reason, to be honest, just because I like having fun. Some very quick passing here, he stands off me, I do a nice little rainbow flick, and then volley it home on Neymar's left foot. I had 3 or 4 of them rainbow flicks in this draft that very nearly come off. I done one from like 30 yards, and full volleyed it and it hit the bar. But yeah. Nice LTRT dribbling there. Easy through ball to De Bruyne. Makes it 5-1. Again, never ever coming back into the game once I got 3-1 up. Straight from kick-off again from half-time. I intercept his run. I slide the ball there. Don't get it somehow. Tackle him again. Don't get it. However, keeper saves the ball there. Get it out. And then from there, it's just a quick counter-attack. Quick pass to De Bruyne. Out to Son. Through to Neymar. 2v2 here. I'm just waiting for the run of Son. Just still waiting for runs. Just taking a mickey out of him here, to be honest. Nice little heel to heel. Flick inside, Ronaldo chop. And then a simple RB&A across goal. And that is going to be the rage quit from him in the final as well. So the standard of players that I played wasn't great, to be honest. But I was playing well. Never felt like I was going to lose a game with this draft, to be honest. Team played well, I was playing well, so it was all looking good. Formation was good as well. Of course, formation 4-4-2 holding can be bad if you go behind, but fortunately I only went behind once and then scored straight from kick-off anyway, which put me back into the game. Held good possession every game, good pass accuracy. To be honest, none of the players that I played were on my level. Not slating them or anything, but they just weren't high standard FIFA players. But yeah, that's going to be the end of the gameplay. Let's go live. Just before we get into the live section of the video, I've just tried editing it and I've realised that must have been a fault with the Elgato or something, because the footage of me opening the packs has just messed up completely. I'm going to leave it in for you to watch as the voiceover still works. And of course, I want to show everything from the Road to Glory that I've done. And of course, pack openings are what most people watch in the draft as well. So you can't see the packs very well, but the audio still works over them. So I thought I'd still leave it in for you. It's the first time it's happened, and hopefully it doesn't happen again. But apologies in advance. So here I am live, and as you would have just seen, we did win the draft pretty easily. Very convincingly, to be fair. 5-1, 5-1 rage quits, 1-0 rage quit, and then a 6-1 rage quit, which gives us our third draft win. And what do we get as rewards? We get 2 rare gold packs and a premium gold pack, which in my opinion is probably you can get. Probably the worst packs that you can get in my opinion. We've also got our 25k premium gold players pack from our FUT Champ rewards. But yeah, happy to get through that draft with no disconnections or anything. I know there's a lot of glitches going around right now, so to win our first draft is always nice. So as we open our premium gold pack, that's not bad. Can we get anybody good? Spain, right wing, who's that? Pedro? It is Pedro. So 84 from a 7.5k pack is very nice. Wasn't even expecting a rare player. We'll take that all day long. How much are they selling for nowadays? Probably about 2.5k, are they? 4.6? 4k. I'll definitely be selling him. So we enter the pack. Let's open the rare gold packs. Anybody good? Belgium, striker, Benteke. Really good in the pack. No. Couple of squad fitness, which were always nice. Paulinho, which we'll send back to the transfer pile as we get into our next race. Someone big. There are man of the match cards in packs as well. Of course, this Forsberg. It's never Ibra. I don't actually think I've packed an Ibra on any FIFA I've ever played. So, of course, it's always going to be Forsberg. We get odds in packs. Of course, they have an orange flare. I'm not sure who's actually in the man of the match cards. I know it is, as we got offered earlier in the draft, but I think that might be the only player that I know is in there. So as we get into our last pack, 84 and an 83 in our pack, so we'll definitely have made money from this draft. We get Kolasinac in the club, Coman there as well. Bertrand I think is actually selling for a little bit. The left mid, right mids, left back, right backs that are English, he'll sell at 800 at least. So just before we end the video, I'm going to show you the draft stats that I've got in a minute. So as we click view draft history, as you can see, 3 drafts to play with the draft over with. That's going to be the end of the video. If you could leave a like, comment down below, so I've got something to read out for the next episode while I'm doing it. And obviously subscribe if you haven't already, then that would be great. But that's going to be the end of the video for me, guys, and thanks for watching.